Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world. His fortune is valued at more than $80 billion. He has had a multi-million dollar fortune since the age of 30 when he amassed his first $1 million. Recently, the CNBC website separated some of Warren Buffett's best advice, and in this video, you will have access to those rules. So get ready and write them down one by one. Rule number 1. Develop an entrepreneurial mindset early on. Warren Buffett learned how to make money at an early age, a pinball machine business. So in addition to turning his time into money, he also found ways to leverage his resources to make even more money. For Buffett, if you want to be a millionaire, it is always important to think about how to make money and start earning as soon as possible. For him, a good idea can become a business with enormous potential, and it is very important to have a plan to save, invest, and also to understand when the business will reach the break-even point. That is, when the business costs will pay themselves off, and so on, you will get your profit. So it is very important to understand accounting, understand finance, and be able to figure out when your business becomes profitable. And for this, it is important to always be aware of the various opportunities that the world is showing us. Rule number 2, reinvest your profits. For Buffett, a common mistake people make is to withdraw all their profit from their business. To him, it is more important than anything else not to withdraw all the profit and reinvest the profit in his own business or in other investment strategies. He himself follows this strategy and always seeks to invest his own profits. Since he was a teenager when he set up his pinball machine business in partnership with his friend, he had an initial cost of about $25, which today would be something around $81. But instead of withdrawing the profit from his first operation, with investment, Buffett started the first purchase of his pinball machine. Later, he and his friend decided to go separate ways, so they sold the pinball machine company and he invested all the money starting a new company. Buffett believes that it is not only important to reinvest the profits, but also to maintain a consistent mindset to achieve financial success. Rule number 3. Avoid unnecessary debt. Despite the expression, "you must spend money to make money," Warren Buffett advises to avoid debts and loans, especially credit card loans. He uses the example of Donald Trump, who at a certain moment became deluded with the amount of money he could get via loans and didn't think about how much money he would pay back to his creditors, which led the American billionaire to a period of near bankruptcy. And Buffett warns it is very easy to be deluded when money comes in too easy. And he adds, "I have never taken out a loan for a significant amount of money in my life." Rule number 4. Live without luxuries. If you know a little bit about his life, you know that he has lived in the same house since 1958. And for him, a life without luxury is the secret to wealth. According to him, the big problem is that usually the more people earn, the more they spend. And all this because of a supposed improvement in lifestyle with bigger cars, better houses, more expensive vacations, among other voluptuous expenses. For Buffett, taking a different approach is one of the crucial points to becoming a millionaire. For him, if you want to have wealth, it is important to start living in a simple house and minimizing your expenses to the maximum, thus finding room to save money, invest in the opportunities that will appear, and thus profit to reach your first million. Rule number 5. Never stop learning. You don't need a college degree to make millions. After all, many of the great entrepreneurs didn't even finish college, like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Others didn't even go to college, like Richard Branson and Henry Ford. One of Buffett's secrets is to never stop reading. He reads about 4 hours a day. For him, you want to be a millionaire, you must be good at something. And the only way to be good at something is by studying and acquiring more knowledge. Buffett himself has even confessed that he reads more than 500 pages a day between newspapers, books, corporate balance sheets, and others. He says you can start by taking advantage of all learning opportunities, such as seminars, free classes, online courses, and other forms of knowledge that are a click away from your hands. Before we talk about the last rule, leave it in the comments. I got to the 6th rule. We want to know who actually watched until the end and managed to learn from Buffett. Rule number 6. Don't ignore opportunities. Earning your first million may involve risks, and it is also necessary to get out of your comfort zone. But for that, you need to have confidence in yourself. Fear and doubt will appear on the way and can be a substantial barrier, especially if you set aside your intuition and let potentially lucrative opportunities pass you by. Buffett points out that opportunities don't come every day, and often you need to have a mindset ready to take advantage of opportunities. And Buffett became known as a true opportunist, and he says when you have a good chance to do something great, you have to take it. You have to take the good opportunities when they come, because you won't meet 500 of them in life. This simple advice highlights the simplicity of Warren Buffett. He was once asked why he became a billionaire, why other people and other investors didn't become as successful as he did. He said that his method is very simple. He follows the advice that was given in this video, and he attributes the fact that other people haven't become as rich as him to the fact that people don't want to get rich slowly. Because of these habits, he has had a great success, learning day after day to reinvest his profits, to see the opportunities, and always be ready to risk and make much more money. Keeping his lifestyle simple and with his focus well sharpened on his goal without being distracted with eventual luxury products, trips, distractions, and anything else that is different from his goal. So we finish here. If you're interested in learning more about Buffett life, we've left in the description the most important book about the mindset that made it grow so much. And if you want to continue receiving quality content about the biggest entrepreneurs in the world, be sure to subscribe to our channel. You will be notified whenever a new video is on air. See you soon, and don't forget, think bigger.